I had just finished a long day at work, and the exhaustion clung to my bones like a wet, heavy blanket. All I wanted was to get home, put my feet up, and forget about the world outside. My apartment building's lobby was always dimly lit, but today the soft hum of the elevator was more like a roar. As I pressed the call button, I could feel the tension in my body start to relax as I got closer to home. The elevator's dinging was a sweet sound, promising comfort on the way up to my bed. When the elevator doors finally slid open, my fatigue was momentarily replaced by shock and fear. The scene before me was a nightmare. The walls, floor, and the ceiling of the elevator were all smeared with a thick, dark, wet blood. It wasn't just a splatter here and there. It was as if the elevator had been dipped in blood. The metallic scent of iron hit me like a punch in the gut. My heart raced and my breath caught in my throat as I stumbled backward, nearly tripping over my own feet. Panic set in. I couldn't understand how something like this could happen. I fumbled for my phone, my trembling fingers struggling to dial 911. My voice quivered as I reported the gruesome discovery. The operator assured me that help was on the way, but it felt like hours before I heard the sirens approaching. As I waited for the police and paramedics, I couldn't tear my eyes away from the blood-soaked elevator. My mind raced with horrifying possibilities. Was it an attack? A sinister ritual? A murderer? The questions swirled in my head, each one more terrifying than the last. Finally, the authorities arrived, their stern faces reflecting a mix of concern and disbelief as they entered the elevator. The paramedics carefully examined the scene while the police officers began asking questions, trying to piece together the gruesome puzzle. Hours turned into a blur as investigators combed through the building, searching for answers. It wasn't until dawn that they discovered the source of the blood, a maintenance accident involving the elevator's hydraulic system. Tragically, a worker had been injured while performing repairs, leading to the horrifying scene that greeted me. A sense of relief washed over me as the investigators revealed the accidental nature of the gruesome event. While it was a tragic accident, it was a far cry from the deliberate horror I had initially feared. As the cleanup crew arrived to restore the elevator to its mundane function, I couldn't help but shudder at the thought of getting in there. I knew I'd never use that elevator again. I'll use the stairs until I move.